what if like the help, right, they get is not, it's not helping them. So what can that someone do? Like maybe like he
Right.
have been to like therapies for like a month or 2 months or how many sessions, but
Mm,
it's not helping them. Yeah. But I bet there are some scenarios like
right.
this also. Like, yeah. So like what can someone do about it?
Correct. Even like me as a therapist myself, right? Therapy doesn't always work for everyone. Okay. But it's beneficial. The reason behind is that when someone reach out for help already, that's already a first step. So the first step will create momentum for the second step, right? I think it contributes to a lot of, like, there's a lot of things that's contributing to the therapy not working. I think first of all is maybe, if you want to say social support, because, so for example, right, today we talk 1 hour, you are very inspired, right? Wow, very inspired about mental health, very inspired about personal development. And then they, like, after this session, when we close this Zoom room, right? And you go back to your same environment. Your room is messy, your, family members are very noisy, and then you can't do anything. It's not going to change, right? Because you're
Mm.
back into that environment, right? So sometimes it's that could be one of the factor. And I think second factor is that not all therapies are the same, you know, like it's just like, because therapies are also human, and that is what makes it unique, and also that is what makes its limitation as well. So therapies are human. It's just like, we may not click. You may not click with the therapist, and you may not find that, the vibe is just not right with the therapist. And that, normally what the therapists do is that, yes, they will identify what's wrong, and then, identify what is that resistance about. And that itself is already therapy. It's like, it's already progress when you can be so upfront with your therapist. Second thing is that we do referral. So something we do among like therapists is that we do referral, and maybe this doesn't suit you. Maybe some, you may want to try different form of therapy. My personal experience, I have been to three different therapists. I've been to three different therapists. My first one uses a lot of like cognitive, like very cognitive behavioral therapy. So very cognitive one. It works for me because that time I was under a lot of stress. So that really helped me a lot. My second one, I forgot what she used, but it was a very short period of time and it didn't work because I couldn't vibe with the therapist herself. And then my third therapist, I requested for someone that is not cognitive because I know I need something else. I need to heal other part of my like my grief and my trauma at that time. So that's that's when the third one I went for more of the approach therapist. So all these are very different approach. So that's why even like in the dance world, right? Some kids like me as a teacher, but some may not like me because they just nah, But some really like other teachers. Like for you as well, like some teachers you're like, oh, can this one, like, I really understand what this teacher is talking about. But with some, you may not feel as much of that from certain people. So I think to answer generally with that question is that it can be like maybe there need to be a shift in their environment as well, in their support. Sometimes like practical shifts, practical change in their other aspect of their life needs to change. And the other one is that if they are receiving professional help but it's not working, ask that profession, that the person that you are receiving your service from. First of all, you have the right, you are the client, so ask like, hey, I don't think this is working, um, bring that up to your therapist, because we are trained to take in all this feedback, because that is also therapy itself.